At last! I was starting to believe there was none brave enough to face me. Oh? Well, well, well. Who do we have here? I was hoping for some sort of dashing prince or brave warrior. Yet, here you stand. Of all people, a runt from a crummy little town. With nothing but courage, it seems. Tell me, little runt, what was it that drove you all the way here? Was it fame? Was it fortune? Was it glory? Was it knowing that your name would go down to history? Or are you just that stupid? Oh, love. What a noble purpose. Capable of conquering it all. Worth dying and killing for. Love for who, exactly? Oh, my current vessel. Was it someone dear to you? You grew up together. Isn't that sweet? The noble hero on the rescue of a loved one, facing peril at every turn. And, even now, they stay defiant. For your bravery, I will let you in on a little secret. She gave me her body herself. Oh, do not look so surprised. You should know why she did it. No. Well, in that case, it's time for a little story. You know this one. Once upon a time, in a crummy town, lived an orphan who, for reasons that would be a mystery to any onlooker, was hated by everyone. They were mercilessly beaten and humiliated every single day. Yet, they never waver. They never despair. Never allowed the world to put them down. Well, they cried. To be perfectly fair, they cried. They allowed themselves to, which is a kind of strength in itself, even if they did not realize. Sounds familiar yet? The orphan found solace and companionship in another person. Another child that lived in their town. She would hold them, console them, and mend their wounds. She quickly became everything for the orphan. They would do everything for her. Their sanctuary. How so? Well, you being here is proof, isn't it? There is another story. Oh, don't look at me like that. This one, you didn't know. In the same crummy town, there was a child. The only child, and heir of a wealthy family. She grew up surrounded by beautiful, precious things. But she was also surrounded by liars, boot kissers, backstabbers, and hypocrites. And among all that there was someone, an orphan who would treat her like a normal girl, who would talk to her with honest words and would treat her with a familiarity and true kindness. The only thing she ever wanted, a genuine friend. The orphan quickly became her most precious thing above all others. But those bastards, how dare they hurt her precious thing? How dare they try to make her cry? How dare they? How dare they? How dare they? They deserve to suffer. They deserve the punishment. But that's just what I think. Punishing them is just what I would do after getting her memories. It's not the reason she made the deal with me. But she did. She chose this existence. She chose to be my vessel. Why? Isn't it obvious? Because she loved you. That love proved to be the end of her, a fatal mistake that cost her her very soul. And my undoing. I should kill you. I would, if not for these memories, these feelings. They haunt me. They hurt me. And they are not mine. They should be worthless to me. You should be worthless to me. Yet, just thinking that feels so wrong. And saying it out loud like I just did hurts the deepest part of me. Seeing you standing there and looking at me with that gaze of yours, knowing that you came all this way for her sake. You really are just the same as in her memories, aren't you? What did she do to me? What did you do to me? Is this the intensity of her feelings for you? And yours for her? I never felt this. I don't want it. I don't need it. Knowing that she kept that silly promise the two of you made as children warms her heart. That's not me in your memories. That's not me in your heart. It is not me who you came for. Be mine. I said, be mine. Be mine as you were hers. Need me as you needed her. Belong to me as you belonged to her. Love me as you loved her. And let me do the same. Let me be yours. Let me need you. Let me belong to you. And let me love you. Or is it her you want? I can be her. I can pretend to be her for you. I can be her down to the very last mannerism. Even the smallest detail. You wouldn't even notice the difference. No. I can cease my attack on the world, or I can destroy it. You would only need to ask. I'll do whatever you want. I would move the stars. And if you want to take that sword and run it through my heart, I will let you do that too. Anything for you. Just please, don't ever leave me.